coming in from Ashok Leyland. The management is all set to address the media, so let's cut across to that in just a bit.
It was a year of records. We recorded our highest domestic turnover, increasing by 45%, touching 83,800 vehicles. On the exports front too, the growth was very robust, with the turnover going up by 72%. Our production hit an all-time high, reaching 95,337 vehicles. And this was at a time when we had to face teething problems at our Pantnagar plant, iron out initial issues with the U-truck platform, and complete the entire migration process from BS2 to BS3. Normally, we would introduce roughly 150 to 200 vehicles per year, or product variants. Last year, we rolled out as many as 746 vehicles, which is also a new record. As you know, we commissioned our Pantnagar plant last March, but the real challenge was to ramp it up, especially to meet our increasing requirements. And I'm happy to say that from producing 100 vehicles in October, we ramped it up to 2,600 in the month of March, as one of the fastest ramp-ups in the history of Ashok Leyland. Our business strategy has always been focused on a simple terminology called N=1, where the customer is at the center of everything we do. It's not just about coordinating all of our efforts to be the best in meeting the specific product requirements, but also about service. Service is as crucial as the products, and last year saw the highest increase in our customer touch points, that includes dealers, outlets, authorized service centers, and service bays. What made all of this possible? As I mentioned earlier, 2010-11 was a year for the commercial vehicle industry as a whole. TIV for the medium and heavy commercial vehicles grew by 31% to reach 322,000 vehicles, from about 245,000 vehicles the year before. It was also a record year for Ashok Leyland too, with volumes moving up from 57,000 in the domestic market to 83,000 in 10-11. This beat our previous highest volumes figure in 2006-07. It also resulted in a market share gain of about 2.4 percentage points, and we regained our market share position of 26% in the medium and heavy commercial vehicle segment. It also resulted in all-round gains in all the segments in the commercial vehicle industry and in all the regions that we compete in across the country. With the Pantnagar plant, there has been a shift in our center of gravity slightly towards the north. And what's interesting is that we have made most significant gains in our market share in the northern part of the country. We've been leaders in the buses for a while, and with the numbers we were able to achieve last year, we were able to maintain our leadership position both in the private operator segment as well as the state transport undertaking. With our performance on the domestic front, which was quite creditable, our international operations also saw a new record by growing 72% to touch 10,306 vehicles as against 5,979 vehicles the year before. The numbers primarily came from the SAARC markets of Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. I might add that Sri Lanka showed phenomenal growth, especially after the war efforts have subsided. We are also looking at developing new markets, and one of the markets we were able to make a significant breakthrough was Ukraine, from where we have achieved our first orders. Africa was one other focus market for us. In Nigeria specifically, for example, which is one of the fastest growing African economies, we have initiated a BRT system, or a bus rapid transit system, with the local collaboration. I'm happy to say that this model of ours has started off very well, and now we are seeking to take it across the other African countries. Because of the cyclicality of the commercial vehicle business, we have for some time, as we have talked in the past, have been developing non-cyclical businesses like buses, spares, defense, and power solutions. Buses, as I told you before, we have done exceedingly well. We have also shown an impressive growth in the parts business, with sales touching a new record of 712 crores. On the defense side also, we have shown a spectacular growth of about 80%, reaching 363 crores. You all know that Ashok Leyland is the largest supplier of logistics vehicles to the Indian Army and one of the largest in the world. Last year we launched our first set of armored or tactical vehicles. To seize the opportunities from the segment, we have formed a new company called Ashok Leyland Defense Systems, which will seek to meet requirements from India as well as the global armed forces. Last year, February, ALDS or Ashok Leyland Defense Systems signed an MOU with a company called Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann of Germany to develop advanced defense systems which will focus primarily on tactical vehicles. There is a good story to tell about our power solutions business also. Till about 2 years ago, as you can see from this chart, more than half of our sales were coming from the telecom sector, which is 243 crores. Over the last 2 or 3 years, the telecom segment has significantly collapsed, and the 243 crores has almost become zero. The challenge for the PSB business or the power solutions business was to seek business from elsewhere, and the numbers that have been posted are indeed commendable.